Hi, in today's video we'll explore decimal representation. That's the place value for decimals. So we have the usual place value for numbers, whole numbers. Let's have some boxes to represent. This will be in millions. So we'll start with the place value for whole numbers. We have millions here. This will be 100,000, 100,000, and this will be 10,000, this will be 1,000, 1,000. So you have a comma after here. After three digits, you have a comma. So this will be 100. This will be tens. And this will be 1. Okay, let me put a number right here to help our understanding. So let's have 2 in the ones place. I'll also put that in a box. Okay, so this is the ones place. And now we're going to explore decimals, the place value of decimals. So we'll have 5 in this box here. And the first digit after the decimal point is called tenths. Okay, tenths. The place value of the first digit after the decimal point is called tenths. The place value of the second digit after the decimal point is called hundredths, and then we'll continue in that form. Hundredths. Okay, you add your TH to it, THS. And then the third place will be, you guessed right, thousandth. Okay, so these are the place value of decimals. The first digit after the decimal point, tenths. The second digit after the decimal point, hundredths. And the third digit after the decimal point, thousandth. And we'll go on in that form, 1,000th, 10,000th, 100. But I don't think we'll get to that point at this stage, okay? All right, so let's try an example of expanding decimals according to their place values. Now, the representation of tenths will be 0.1. A representation of hundredth will be 0.01. Representation of thousandth will be 0.001. So you can check out the position of the digits after the decimal point. This is the first position of the digits after the decimal point, and that's tenth. So 1 is in the second position after the decimal point, so that's hundredth. 1 is in the third position after the decimal point, that's thousandth. Another way to look at it is the number of zeros. Here you have just 1 0. That's the number of 0 before the first non-zero digits. That could be a bit confusing, so the first way it's actually better. So let's look at this. The number of zeros before the first non-zero digits, which is 1 in this case. Here you have just 1 0, which is actually the whole number because it's before the decimal point. So this is the 10th. Here you have 2 zeros, 1 before and 1 after. That's hundredth. And then you have 3 zeros, that's thousand. Okay, but I'll prefer you to go with that first way. The position of the digit after the decimal point will let you know the place value of that digit. Okay, and this definitely is just 1. Okay, the value here is 1. Here's your decimal point. This will be 10, 100, just like you have it in words. So let's check out how to expand 2.58. So if we want to expand 2.58, And another thing, when you want to call a decimal like this, you don't call it 2.58. The numbers or the digits after the decimal point are called one after the other, not together as a whole number, because it's not a whole number, it's a decimal. So you call them digits by digits. 2.58. Okay, so expanding this will give us, according to its decimal place, 2 is in the ones place, so it's going to be 2 times 1. Okay, plus 5 is in the tenths place, that will be 5 times 0.1, that's the value of the 10th place. And then 8 is in the 100th place, that will be 8 times 0.01. Okay, so that's the expansion in with respect to the value, the place value. So I hope you understood how to explore decimal representation, describing decimals with their place value and what the place value is called for each decimal place, the 10th place, the 100th place, the 1000th place. Okay, all right, so we've come to the end of this video. Remember, you're loved, you're smart, the world needs you. Until we meet in the next video, keep on being the best version of yourself. Bye for now.